Good morning, my friends. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts, and today starts the beginning of a new month. It's actually the first half of the second year, first half of this year. I'll be okay. And any event, I hope you all had a phenomenal June. Closed out the first half where you want to be. And for those of you that are here for the first time, this session is going to be a real eye-opener for you. Because at the end of the day, there is no faster, easier way to build your business than well, we'll take a look at that, Debbie. So for those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are watching this on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel, again, welcome. A new month, a new opportunity to build your business. How would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to needed and wanted what you're selling, so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your network marketing business? LinkedIn, social network that was originally started as a repository for resumes, has turned into Facebook for professionals. And it is easy to find people who are looking for work, looking to start their own business, company shut down. And so there is a huge pool of people that you can be talking to about your business. And you know in advance, they need what you have, they want what you have. Imagine every day getting up in the morning, go to your laptop, your desktop, and seeing messages from people that want to sign you up in your business. You're all in the process of starting down this road. How would you feel if you knew exactly what to say? So people who are looking for what you have, go pick me, pick me. This is no exaggeration. How would you feel if you knew you could never, ever have to feel like you're begging or chasing anybody? How would you feel if you could close 80% of the people that you talk to? Well, the truth is you can't. Today, businesses are closing because of the economy. If you look on the internet, businesses closing hundreds and hundreds of stores. And once you got the name of the store, you could find the people who are working in those stores on LinkedIn. I never heard of Tuesday Morning, but they're closing 487 stores. Foot Locker is closing up to 420 stores. Burger King is closing up to 400 locations. Bed Bath & Beyond is closing all of their 360 stores. And you could look for them on LinkedIn, you could, with all of these stores. And right now you have 57,000 people that are clearly looking for work. David's Bridal closing their stores. You got people looking for opportunities on LinkedIn, 1.3 million. People looking for opportunities, 2 million. People seeking an opportunity, 4.6 million. Searching for an opportunity, 1 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.3 million. And you could search for people by profession. Teachers, 21 million. Teachers that are looking, 364,000. Chiropractors, massage therapists, personal trainers. And the scripts, the strategy that you use when you're talking to people like this. Imagine just working for a company for 25 years. And now they're going out of business. They're closing your store. Well, years ago, we introduced a strategy when you're talking to unhappy network marketers. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. An unhappy network marketer whose company just shut down. They lost their business. When something happens, it takes you down a different road than you had planned. You can take control of the situation, turn it into something positive. What looks like a catastrophe can end up being a wonderful new opportunity. Now, for those of you that have been here before, and we have a lot of longtime students, we are in the process of updating all of these and putting movement, gifts, because you get more visibility. The plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. And this is what all of these people on LinkedIn are experiencing. So by attracting and talking to the right people, you can finally build your business with people who align perfectly with your vision, your values, and your goals. The key is to be talking to the right people. Just because somebody works at Burger King or somebody works at Bed Bath & Beyond doesn't mean they're going to be the best prospect for your business. You want people that have the skills. Top earners strive to assemble their dream team with people they like to be around so that they can achieve unparalleled success in the network marketing industry. For those of you that have aspirations to go to the top of your business, everyone you talk to, everyone, should be someone with the potential to be very successful in your business. And you know in advance who these people are. You know. It's easy to talk to the right people on LinkedIn and Facebook. Not everyone's going to be interested in what you do or what you sell, nor will they want to buy what you're selling or get into your business. You can easily find people that are looking for new opportunity, that want to change what they do, that are in professions traditionally attracted to your products or service, traditionally use or want your product or services, have profile content or daily activity that's synergistic to what you do. People that are in your profession, people that participate in the same activities that you do, people that have the same interests and values that you do. And we're going to be introducing new scripts, new texting tactics that are going to dramatically increase your chances for going to the top of the business. Let me pop over here. Let me look at some of the folks that are here. Let me unmute. First, let me unmute Jackie. Jackie, did you talk to did David Moses get a hold of you yesterday?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Not yet. We're planning for Sunday.
Okay, great. You know, oh, so you know what he's going to talk to you about?
Yeah, I do.
Well, welcome to Florida.
Thank you.
Yeah, they asked me about it. And um, Jackie's excuse me, is in the process of making some changes. And I introduced her to some people in the company, and Jack, they're so impressed with you that they're flying you to the company event in Orlando. So,
Yeah, outstanding.
and I'll tell you the truth, there's nothing better than really grasping the culture, everything about the company by being in an event. So
Immersion.
absolutely. So I'm
Thank you, Max.
you're more than welcome. I'm looking for, I got to tell you something, the second half of the year for you is going to be outrageous.
Yay.
Right. Okay. So let me take a look at some of the folks that are here. Kurt, I'm going to call you right after this. And let me see, there was somebody else that, where is he here? And Tara, same thing. I had some things come up in that took me away from everything for a couple of days, for a couple of sessions. And let everybody know my wife is mending. She is recovering. And this morning I sent over to you on LinkedIn. You can check your messages there. Some of the case studies that I talked about 2 weeks ago. So if you didn't get it, just send me a message on LinkedIn and make sure you get them today. There's more coming, but we wanted to give you some to really get started, because it's all about conversation. At the end of the day, for all of you, it comes down to who you're talking to. You can start the second half of the year with faster results, enroll better prospects in less time, build highly motivated teams over the summer, and you can become a leader. Finish the year at a higher level with a bigger team, and ring in 2024 at a totally different place. What you're learning here is, frankly, the missing piece to the LinkedIn and Facebook sales funnel, because it's all about conversation. All about conversation. I'm going to pop over here. And let's go over here to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is making changes like never before. I mean, every day I'm popping on here and I'm finding something new. Let me go over here and look at my profile. Okay, because if I go over here and look at Debbie, Debbie said that, let's come down here. Let me unmute Debbie.
Morning, Max.
Morning, Debbie. So you said they moved it?
Yeah, yesterday I thought that they had just gotten rid of it. But when I looked through my profile and they're going chronologically. So I started, see founder right above that, integrated business and wealth solutions. That used to be on the top, but they've changed the way that they are displaying businesses or jobs. And so this started back in November of '07, and so it's the furthest back, when before it was on the top.
Well, you know, you can try moving it.
Oh, I just discovered it this morning,
Yeah.
last night, so I figured I'd show you because it may happen to other people.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
I'm gonna experiment with different dates and things like that to bring it back up to the top.
Well, I would think, and this is again, theory until you try it. But, you know, you've got that mechanism where you can drop and drag things.
What do you mean?
Uh,
In LinkedIn?
oh, yeah. Let me log out of my account.
And I also am doing something else that'll be helpful for others too. We can download our information.
Mhm.
So I'm doing it one at a time. I downloaded my profile. I'm downloading my connections, and we'll see what else.
Yeah, so what you can do, let's go over to your profile. So you come down here to experience. Okay. So you go over here to the pencil. You see this little gizmo right here?
Oh, okay. Yes.
So you click on that,
Ah, okay.
all right? And then what you can do is you use the hamburger. And you decide what's going to go next,
Right. Okay.
all right? And then you just save it, and
Perfect.
it'll be right back where you want it.
Okay.
And
Great.
you do the same thing if, you know, when you list a number of schools, you can turn around and designate what school you want people to see up at the top here.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So LinkedIn, they're always going to do that. Let's come over here just really quick and see, do you still have, okay, so you still got celebrations.
Right.
And from what we can see, some people, they've taken it off and they're putting it back. You all have to understand that LinkedIn is going through major reconstruction. 10 million people are joining every day. And you have to understand, it's like you're going down a 10-lane highway, 5 lanes in each direction. And what they've done is they take 3 lanes out of commission while they're fixing them on each side. So sometimes things are going to slow down. Sometimes things are not going to work. And what you always want to do is, if you're trying something and it doesn't work 3 or 4 times, then stop, do something else. Don't beat yourself up, driving yourself crazy. It's just the way it is. So let me take a look. Does anybody here want me to look at their profile? Shaq, Jack is not going to need a ticket. They're going to give her a ticket. You know, I got to tell you something. I'm still playing around with the idea going myself. I may drive up for the day. I'll probably know by the end of the week. I need to see how my wife is healing. Okay, so let me look. And by the way, oh, one other a quick announcement. You know, we announced, I think it was 2 weeks ago, a group coaching program. And I've already had 3 leaders in 3 different companies approach me with doing a group coaching for members of their team. And that really appeals to me, because when you're working in a group and everybody's in the same company, same business, it takes on a whole different level. Now, I know some of you have reached out to me and you wanted to know what is group coaching about, or more important, I've had a number of coaching students that have wanted to know about it. And the advantage of jumping into a group coaching, I mean, when you think about it, we have our private time, we have our private sessions. But once a week through July and August, we're going to get together and working with 4 to 6 people. It's a private session. So, well, it really does, for those of you that are coaching students that just want to get more time, we're going to do it once a week. So it's going to be what amounts to 8 additional hours of group time. It's either going to be on a Friday afternoon at, I think 2:30, or it's going to be Saturday morning at, I think 10 o'clock. So those are your options. And if anybody is interested in group coaching, and it's compared to what the regular coaching fees are, it's ultimately reasonable. It's $1,500, and it'll be 8 sessions. And so if anybody's interested in group coaching, put it in the chat. I'll have Callie reach out to you today. All it is it's just more time. Okay, so it's just more time. Kurt, I'm going to call you between now and when we're done, and the our mastermind session. So who wanted me? Yeah, it's all East Coast time. Clarification. I've been working with Jackie here. Came back, we worked together back in 2012, 2013. And she was very successful. And this has happened before. You know, my students come to, let me be clear, I am not building a network marketing company, but I know the leaders and the top earners in hundreds of companies. And right now I'm working probably with 80 of them. And so when one of my students comes to me and says, listen, I think I want to make a change. Can I introduce you to someone? And if you're going to work with somebody, you want to work with somebody that is successful and somebody that believes in in social media, because that's what's happened over the years. You know, you get into a company because you're passionate about the product, somebody told you about it, but the person that told you about it is not able. You know, for many reasons, can't teach you or train you or support you in the business. So you become an orphan. And so I introduced her to one of the top earners, and because Jackie's from Canada and this woman's from Canada too. Aside from the fact that I thought they'd be a good fit. And they called me the other day because their convention's coming up, I think, in a week or so. And again, it has to fit. You have to like the products, you have to like the people. So they called me up yesterday, and they said, if she's serious about building a business, we want to fly her to the event. That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. When you start making the big bucks and you got somebody that you really feel has the potential to really do something, you want to get them to those events. Okay. And I've got some other success stories of people that have done the same thing. So let me take a look at let's take a look at Bonnie. Let me unmute her.
Hi, Max.
Good morning.
Thank you for taking a look here.
Okay, so again, this is what we do. We're here to answer questions. So you're in Lifeway.
Yes.
Okay. I just I don't know whose group you're in, but
Renata Lumberg.
yeah, I'm gonna talk to
And
her.
she invited us. We all came, I guess it was last year.
Mhm.
And I appreciated it last year. So when I saw your offer today, I want to jump on.
Okay.
What's new?
So what's new in a year? Everything is new. Okay, everything is new. So okay, so we come up here to the top. Well, you got a lot of people that you're already connected to. So how's business?
I'm finding people. I just feel like I'm slow like molasses. It's what you're talking about. I want to have it to where they're coming to me instead. I do reach out, and I do have meetings during the week.
Mhm.
And I love LinkedIn. I just am thinking, how can I get those people reaching out to me versus me reaching out to them and pre-qualify them? That's my question.
Well, okay, so that's really a good question. Remember, it starts with your profile. Okay, and so this part right here.
Okay.
So you're not going to be the only person that's reaching out to people. And again, we're not talking about customers, we're talking about business builders.
Yes, that's where I want now.
Okay, so we have to ask ourselves, what professions would a business builder come from that would really love to know more about your business? Right? Do you have any ideas?
Well, strangely enough, this week I reached out to a horse trainer because we have a horse line,
Mhm.
and we really connected, and he's leaning forward and wanting more.
Mhm.
I was thinking, of course, massage therapists, naturopaths, chiropractors. But what I'm trying to determine is, are those the people that are going to build a business versus someone who's, like you were talking about earlier, who is maybe looking for a new profession out of a job and they're trying to look. So I'm trying to determine that.
It's Bonnie, it's both.
Okay.
It's both.
All right.
But what you do, number one, see, you've got things in here
Hmm.
that are acting like kryptonite, that are hurting you. This hashtag residual income.
Take it out, huh?
I've never been a big fan of hashtags.
Oh, okay.
Okay? I mean, a lot of people swear by them. It makes you more visible. You can go in here, you can look for anybody that's got anything posted on residual income.
Hmm.
You got anything, global business opportunities. All right. And what does that get you? It gets you on a big list of people that have that element. Okay. And
Okay.
and the purpose of the profile is to put yourself out here as the person that could solve the problems or provide the solutions to people that
Hmm.
have issues.
Hmm.
So, for example, and let's see, did I see him here? He was here earlier. He must have jumped off. But Bobby Phillips,
Okay.
is a perfect example. So, if you're looking for horse people,
Hmm.
there's no shortage of horse people. You could come up here and do a search. Just type in the word horse.
That's how I do it. Hmm.
Okay. Well, you got horse.
Hmm.
You got people. You got 377,000 people. Now, we could filter that down a little bit more. Instead of just searching for horses,
Hmm.
it could be horse reader.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, so you got 40,000. You have horse trainer.
Hmm.
You got 23,000. If you're trying to reach out to people in the horse world
Hmm.
that know a lot of people, well, certainly a horse trainer would conceivably do that. You could search for people that way, or you come down here. Here's a horse trainer at a stable.
Hmm.
Well, how about horse stable owner?
Hmm.
You got 806 owners of horse stables. Now, don't forget the other word, equestrian.
Yes.
So again, you're looking for somebody that they don't necessarily have to put looking for an opportunity.
Okay.
So if you come over here, for example, Ocala is horse country in Florida.
Good to know.
You can get very specific. Wellington, outside of Palm Beach, another huge area for horses. So let's take a look at Kimberly here.
Mhm.
An entrepreneur,
Aha.
okay? So you come down and look. Entrepreneur minded. It's the kind of person you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I built countless high performing sales teams. What kind of sales teams? So you come down here. With a company called Home Buddy.
I bet they watch over houses when you're gone, maybe.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the bottom line is, here's somebody, and she was doing something with this company and she stopped.
Mm-hmm.
These are the kinds of people that
So
you'd want to reach out to. The problem you're going to have
yes.
is the way you've got your profile set up.
Okay.
I mean, people look at the profile, and the first thing they're going to say, the same thing that you say.
Okay.
When somebody reaches out to you, why is this person trying to contact me?
Okay.
And it's getting worse, where people are trying to sell you something. All right. So you want to be the person, an enlightened health and wealth consultant.
Okay.
Well, why don't we just change that from enlightened health and wealth consultant? Why don't we change it to professional pyramid pusher? I'm being facetious.
No, you're being a smarty pants.
Okay. Well, because you're saying the same thing.
Okay.
You're saying the same. This needs to be about you. You put this other stuff that. Now let's look at one other thing that you could probably be doing better. Okay, another thing. See, I can see how many followers you have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I can see how many followers you have, that says to me, you don't have a connect button on your profile. You have a follow button.
Mm.
Okay, because let's come down here. And the reason is that we come down here to activity. So they've bamboozled you into thinking that we post things and you can be a content creator where they'll put all of this stuff on your profile. Let's take a look here. So you posted something 22 hours ago. Now,
That was a repost, I think, from Dan.
okay. So you had one person like it.
I think that was her.
What you want to do here is you want to post things. Let's just come down here. So you got two people. See, what happens is you want to be talking to the people that react and respond to this.
Yes.
Okay, so all right. So, bottom line is, none of the things that you're posting are being shared. And it's all about putting things out there that people can see. Now, you've been reaching out to people. I strongly suggest, you jump back into boot camp, because they've added some things that would make it easy for you to reconnect with people, and that's that feature. Well, celebrations. So I can go over here on my network. So yeah, this person follows me. And that's what they do. They follow you first.
Mhm.
And then, "Hi, nice to meet you. I think we can make a." All right. So let's take a look at so you're running this stuff like this. All right. And this is what's flooding onto LinkedIn.
Okay.
Thousands and thousands a day. Probably, I would venture to say more than that. This is a bogus profile. It's bogus. And these are coming in from China.
Okay.
So, and it's all made up. It's all made up. And there's a strategy and a reason behind it. I haven't, but so that's one thing that you all need to be aware of. Now we come down here, you got celebrations. So this is a new feature of LinkedIn where I can see who changed your job, who's having a birthday. This is huge. You come down here and look at the people that are having, these are people that I'm directly connected to. So I come over here, Tom Chenault. I've known him for years, never talked to him. Never talked to him. All right, if I go now, another thing that they just added a week ago, last Saturday. See, I would have to look him up to see how long we've been connected. Well, I've been connected to him for 8 years. Connected for 8 years, we've never talked. Come down to this person, I've been connected to this person for 10 years. Never talked. Never communicated. You're already connected to people. We've been connected for 11 years. Well, he wished me a happy anniversary on the 16th, but we've never really talked. So there are things that you can do. LinkedIn's making it easier to connect or reconnect with people. I'm going to put in the chat window here. A link at 1 o'clock. I have a mastermind session with my coaching students. And I'm going to put it here in the chat. I'll be working with my coaching students, asking questions. You'll all oh, Bobby, are you still here? I didn't see you. Oh, yeah, you are. So you look at, I mean, you set the tone for everything that you're going to do with your profile. Period. All right. And that, between that and what you post, you become a content creator. You're putting stuff out there. It doesn't have to be visible on your profile. People are going to see it anyway. But what they've done with you is they've changed the tag. You want connect, but you also want to be the person that the other person would really want to know. If we come back over here, let's look at so Barb, do you see yourself here? Gonna work my way down. Marvin, I'm glad you made it. I mean, okay. So your profile again needs to be, you need to be the person that the person that you're selling to would want to be connected to. That's the way it works. Okay, that's the way it works. Since I did that training for Renata's group,
Mhm.
I'm working with the leaders in 2 other companies. I'm sorry, I'm working with the leaders in 2 other organizations in your company,
Mhm.
and they're killing it. They're killing it. Because it comes down at the end of the day to conversation.
Mhm.
Who are who are we talking to? Let me bring up Bobby. Okay. So let me unmute him.
Hello, hello, hello there, Max.
Hey Bobby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm always good,
I know you are.
but some days I'm better than others. And I'm looking forward to, this holiday weekend. So it's a holiday weekend. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because A, I'm here to support all of you. B, I love this. And every time I come on here, I'm learning something new. I'm seeing something that has changed. Let's just kind of pop. I want to show you something that you can do that, yeah. But I'm going to log out of my account. It's been a while. I want to show you something. What was the email address you used to get into your account?
RPFSIMM@MSN.
RPF?
Yes,
Here it is, right?
there it is.
The top one.
Yep.
Okay, I want to show you something. It's going to keep you up tonight. Okay, now watch this. So right now, let's go over here to your network. And this is for all of you, the folks that are students, all right? So he's got celebrations over here. Now I have one of my students in Australia. In 3 weeks, signed up 1 person every day. 21 people. It's got a 90% acceptance rate. Let me show you what he's doing. You go over here to your connection. All right, first level. I'm gonna put this in the. Okay, so now. According to this, you got 4,900 connections that they're giving you credit for. And we'll date it 07. All right, now. Let's come up here and let's see how many people that you're or connected to that are looking for an opportunity. You got 546. And let's see how many are open to an opportunity. You got 312. See who is seeking an opportunity. Got 183. And then we got the other word is searching. Searching. People. So there's over 1 million people that are searching. We can come over here to connections. First level connections of people that are searching. 57. You should all try that now. So we have 546, 312, 183, 50. $312, 183, 57. So you have a total of 1,098 people that are potential. More than this would be prospects, but clearly open ones. Divide that by. So about 22%
Mhm.
of the entire list. Now, some of these people are going to be people that maybe you reached out, they weren't open or looking when you made the connection. So here's the other thing that you can do. So we come over here. These are the people, your first level. Now, who by profession would be the most interested in what you're doing? By what profession?
Anybody with a sales background, anybody
Okay.
with health and wellness, chiropractors,
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
the similar list you hit on earlier.
Yep. So, and you just reminded me of something, okay? So let's come up here. Let's look at sales. So you're connected to 2,000 people that are in sales. All right. So we scroll down here. This person's in sales, looking for an opportunity. Okay, let's go over here and look at the message. Oh, let me Now, so you've been connected to her since June of 2020.
Mhm.
When was the last time you talked to her? 2021.
Mhm.
Okay. And she's looking for something right now. All right, so you come down here, here's another one, open to an opportunity. Let's look at the message. Ooh, you've never talked to this person, but you're connected. Come over here. You've been connected to this person since last May, but you've never talked to her or him. Okay. So this is a proverbial gold mine. When you're reaching out to people, now let me give you another nugget. It's sales. See how many trainers you're connected to. You got 708 trainers. Now, LinkedIn has added a new feature where people can list their skills. Let's see who you're connected to that has training capability. So you got 1,900 people that are trainers. So here's a trainer. Let's look at. So here's somebody that you reached out to. November of 2020. Last time you talked to this person, last time you attempted to talk to this person was November 2021. This is a gold mine. Now let's go over the other way. Let's go over your network. Let's go over to celebrations. Let's go to birthdays. So here, now here you can see how long they've been connected. You've been connected to him for 2 years. So you look at, never talk to him. Now, the key for this, the key, and it's a very, very important piece for this. Let me pop back out of this. You never lose any effort. You never lose any time. Once you're connected to somebody, you're connected. I'm going to come back up here. You know, I love success stories. I can't wait to share yours. So here's Sam. He's in Australia. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And we started working together at the beginning of the year. Okay. So after 2 coaching sessions, he sends me this. Max, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy 2 weeks since our last coaching session. I sponsored 12 people. Just with the call, I've been so busy onboarding and bringing new people in. I've been on Zooms 5 to 6 hours a day. Okay. 2 weeks, 12 people, 6 people a day. That's March. All right. April. So he sent me this in April. It's hard to believe I'm writing this to testify to my success. I've already been wanting to send you a testimonial. Thanks so much for your coaching, Max. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. Still growing by the day as we speak. 21. That's one a day. And this is something that any of you can do. Okay, your coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. 90%. 9 out of 10. Now, how did he do that? Number one, Bobby, he's doing what I just showed you. Okay, he's going back into his account. He's reconnecting with people he's already been connected to. He says, I got so busy, I haven't been able to attend last boot camp. My business is taken off. I won't be able to stop it, even if I wanted to. We're trying to arrange another coaching session. What he's selling a $5,000 package. He's a financial, he's in finance. $5,000 package. One a day for 21 days. Whoops. It's $100,000. Whatever it is you're selling, whatever it is you're doing, you can be you can be making sales every day. Now, on top of that, he sent me a message that a percentage of the people that he sold that $5,000 package have upped, and they're buying $15,000 packages. When he flies to Miami to meet me, he's going to probably go first class. I'm showing you this to you because it's a process. Okay, it's not just about you making the connection and following the scripts. It's a relationship building process. And what I'm in the process of doing for the July boot camp is I'm putting together examples of things that you should post. I want you to think about this. If you're going to post something twice a day and you're going to do it 5 days a week, well, that's 10 items to post. And if you're going to post 10 items in 1 week, 4 weeks, it's 40. You do it for 3 months, it's 120 posts. You're going to build those up. Another thing that LinkedIn has done, if I come back over here and I decide I want to post something, and I'm going to come down here a little bit. I want to post a moving image, something that is moving. Okay, we'll take this one. If you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. I'm going to post it. All right, now I'm going to post it. Now, another new element to LinkedIn. I'm gonna send it. All right, so I'm gonna come down here. Now, previously, when you did this, you would send it out to 15 or 20 people. You'd see everybody else that got it. Not anymore. Now I can send this privately to Bobby, to Jackie, to Kurt. Each one is going to get a special post. Pop as many in as you want. And they all go separately.
Hmm.
All right, so you're gonna come up with 40. And you're still gonna get more, okay, because they're gonna get better. But you want to have that reservoir of things that you're going to be able to share with people that are involved in different things. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to conversations. I'm going to pop here 2 things. 4th of July holiday. We have a special promotion for boot camp. I'm going to put that in here, share it with all of you. But what I really am going to suggest to those of you that are repeat students is jump into my 90-day boot camp challenge. I'm going to put that in the chat. Okay. That'll put you in the July. Okay, see, okay, so they limit you to 10. Then do it again. Do another 10. Oh. And there's a reason why LinkedIn is limiting you to 10. Okay? Because otherwise people will go out of hand. It'll go out of hand. And they'll just go down and they'll say, you know, can you imagine what's going to happen? If you could just go in there, you got 1,000 connections, you send it out to 1,000 people, the whole system would break down. Now, remember that this is one way to do it. If you really want to make an impression, all right, this is not the way to do it. What you do for your hot prospects, you come up here and you send it to them directly. Directly. This is the way you really get attention. And you want to send posts about leadership. And what you can so you send it directly. And there's a wide assortment of quotes that let me you're not gonna be able to see this, so bear with me for just a minute. And let me all right, so here, if you can change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Secrets of change. So you're going to develop not just about success, but on different subjects. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. We cannot change the cards we are dealt. Whoops. Just how we play the hand. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Walking with a friend in the dark is better than walking alone in the light. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Progress has little to do with speed, but much to do with direction. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't be abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. If you understood residual income, you'd walk through a wall to get it. Teamwork, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, working together is success. Plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You have no idea how these things are going to resonate with people. Moving images get more exposure. You lost your job after 30 years, experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. If you can dream it, you can do it. So we're going to be introducing everybody to new websites where you get more great examples of things to post. Oops. Let me pop back over here. Okay, so I put in the link in the chat. You see who's here. I normally don't do this, but it's a holiday weekend and I'm in a good mood. I'm going to be working with my coaching students. You can peek and if you have a question, pop it in there. And if it's relevant, and I think that everybody could benefit from it, there it is. You send these things out without a story and people are much more inclined to pass it, to share it. Now, if there's anybody here that's interested in information about my group coaching program, put your phone number in the chat and put it over. My guess is that by Monday, we will have filled up. I was only going to do 4 of them. I think we're going to end up doing 6 now. But if you're a leader and you have team members or other leaders Get 4 of them together, get 6 of them together, 5 of them together with you. And we'll work together over the next 2 months. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, it comes down to one thing. How many people are you talking to every day? Rick, the event in Orlando is an Isogenics event. It's their big event. I'll be back 1 o'clock. Until next time. Best of luck in building your business. God bless. Other people are doing it. You can be doing it too.